When I try to tell people just how badly Mayor Kim Learnard treats our citizens, they just find it hard to believe. After all, she posts a lot of selfies in an attempt to soften her image, and I give her a lot of credit for her selfie taking skills. But if you have been in a meeting with her or you've ever had an opposing point of view, she is brutal. You will get to see the real Kim Learnard. There will be a perfect example to show you here from September the 4th. It's the city council meeting. Now, keep in mind that only 40,000 inhabitants in the city. Out of all of those, only 10 are allowed to speak by city ordinance. Of those 10, they only get 3 minutes each to try to get a rushed, coherent thought out while the big timer counts down on a large screen in front of them. It's gotten so bad that people write down their thoughts on paper and practice reading them over and over at home just to convey a concern that they have. But the truth is, Mayor Learnard does not care what you have to say. The mayor has arranged it that if you reach the 3-minute mark and you cannot quite finish, an obnoxious alarm goes off with a loud computerized voice blaring over the speakers telling you to shut up and sit down. This is the recent example from that September 4th meeting I was telling you about. Let's watch it.
Competed admirably against other rock rec teams, but couldn't against true travel teams. Thus, this caused big frustration for the players and their families and drove the initiative to form a travel hockey club. Thus, Fayette Hockey Club was formed. The club has the elite players in each age group, 8 through 14.
Your time has expired. Thank you for your comment.
Madam Mayor, I'd like to ask that we give him more time to finish his statement.
No, it's not fair to the others who have abided by the 3 minutes.
Okay.
We have a consistent policy, and Mr. Forstall, we take your comments very much to heart. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Okay,
on.
I'd just like to say that if you're not going to give me more time, I'm available if you have any questions.
And I'd be delighted to sit down with you.
That poor fellow is an esteemed citizen, a retired colonel, a grandfather, and a volunteer trying to help our local children in the city's roller hockey program. He had 4 sentences left to read, and the impolite and ill-mannered mayor, who does not care what this good-natured, well-meaning older gentleman had to say, rudely shuts him down. Then she sarcastically blew him off, telling him to come see her later. After he had spent the entire day preparing his comments, coming to a meeting, and patiently waiting to speak. Kudos to Councilman Holland for having the decency to take a stand for politeness and civility, pleading with the mayor to allow him to finish reading his final paragraph. The mayor's cold, self-centered personality style also led to the city council no longer recognizing our outstanding achievements of our citizens in city council meetings, like the ball team winning the state championship or the local citizen receiving a special award. They get no mention in council meetings anymore. When I was mayor 20 years ago, we allowed everyone to speak on every agenda item with no time limits. We actually listened and cared about what you had to say. Likewise, we brought all of our children and adults who won some type of recognition to our city council meetings to acknowledge and congratulate them. Let's get back to being a grateful and attentive city government again. I'm running in tandem with James Clifton, who is running for Post 4. We would greatly appreciate your votes. And please, let's get Peachtree City back on track. Go to www.ptcbackontrack.com, compare, and see the difference. Early voting starts October the 14th.